connection, and it's through listening. When you're speaking, you listen to the audience, even if they're not saying anything. You listen to the way that they're like moving in their chair. You're listening to all those cues. You're having a conversation with a bigger community. So my intention is to change lives. My intention is to energize everyone. My intention is to inspire for them to make a difference, for them to implement in their lives. So I go in with that intention. The next things that I say are very authentic and they're very aligned to my intention.
Development is so massively important as you continue to grow and go into the new year. And I think that that's so important, bro.
Nothing that I do is scripted. Nothing that I do is like choreographed. Yes, I write a lot of stuff down, but it's very organic and authentic.
All right, so one of my favorite episodes by far, and it's only Armando. It's only January, bro. It's only January. I'm so excited, bro.
Gonna go.
This is exactly. You could already tell how the year's coming out, but this one's gonna be special, right? We've talked about a lot of things this week when it comes to leadership, scaling, taking massive action, finding the right association, mentorship. Now, application on what it really takes. What it really takes and little steps that now you could start implementing. Leo, I've had the pleasure of having you again. You know, you've spoken at World Shakers. I've seen you speak on so many stages, so many events as a public speaker. And one of the things I think I just love that you do before you start your speech or your talks, you have your affirmations, bro.
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
Let's do it.
Affirmations are huge to personal development.
Muhammad Ali, right? Muhammad Ali, I am the greatest. I am the greatest. I am the greatest before I was the greatest, right? So it's affirmations are everything. Everything. I mean, Tony Robbins is where I learned affirmations. So I'll give you like quick little breakdown.
Give it to us, bro. Right? And I want you guys, like you're driving in your car right now. Boom. I want you to listen to these. Turn it up.
And this is the key with affirmations, by the way. You have to see, you have to speak them. You have to see it, but in your life, and you have to feel it. You have to connect to the words, right? So I'm just going to say them. So every day in every way, I'm getting better and better.
Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better.
Every day in every way, I'm getting stronger and stronger.
Every day in every way, I'm getting stronger and stronger.
Every day in every way, I'm getting smarter and smarter.
Every day in every way, I'm getting stronger and stronger.
Smarter and smarter.
Smarter and smarter.
All I need is within me now.
All I need is within me now.
I have perfect health.
I have perfect health.
I have perfect health.
I have perfect health.
I was born to win.
I was born to win.
I will never surrender.
I will never surrender.
I will always keep growing.
I will always keep growing.
I was born to be great.
I was born to be great.
Today will be the best day of my life.
Today will be the best day of my life.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Yes, that's the affirmation right there. Strong. And I did that at level 3 right there, right? Because I do them like level 10. Yeah. I yell them out at the top 10? Of my lungs. Yeah. That was level 3.
That was baby.
That was a baby one. Yeah, I would probably like it probably scares some people out of the room right now.
If you've seen the World Shakers video that Angel edited on the first one, you'll hear one of those affirmations. Yeah. And bro, like you said this in front of thousands of people. You've spoken on
in front of 5,000 people. 5,000
major
people.
Stages,
with Tony Robbins, actually. Really? Tony Robbins changed my life, and I had the privilege last year to speak on a conference where Tony Robbins spoke, and I was the next speaker up on the conference.
That's incredible, man.
Yeah, dude, it's like.
And you did these affirmations?
Yes, I did. I did the affirmations,
wow. I remember when you did that. That was dope,
bro. The key thing that I said too is like you have no idea how much of a privilege it is to speak. How much of a privilege it is. And that's how I opened up. My father can't speak. Last year he had 2 strokes. He has his throat shut down. Oh. He can't speak. So think about how of a gift it is to speak. So I said, I must speak. I almost didn't even go to this conference to speak. But my dad, I told him like, hey, I want to be here with you, man. He's like, no, go do it. Go do it. So I'm like, all right, Dad, I'm going to go do it. I'm going to speak. I'm going to do this in front of 5,000 people. And I did. It's a privilege, an honor. We take it for granted.
Now, why do you do these every single day? Or why do you do it every time you speak?
I do it because it so selfishly, it energizes me, right? It energizes me. It gets me in the right.
For sure.
Yeah, it gets me in the right mood, in the right state. And then it energizes the whole community. So it breaks that weird little... How do you start, that conversation?
Yeah, good icebreaker.
Yeah.
So it settles the energy. It increases my energy. And I think people will forget what you say, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Right?
Say that again.
People will forget what you say, but they will never forget how you made them feel. So if you make them feel something like that, oh man, my energy's elevated. This is so cool. They'll never forget you. You become memorable.
The ultimate form of connection.
Yes.
It's like, making them feel what you feel. And then transferring that feeling. And when you transfer someone's feeling, when you really want to connect with someone, Leo, like what feeling are you transferring over to them? Let's say someone that you really want to connect with, someone that, like you're saying, right, that you is at the goal where you want to be like, this could change your life. What kind of transference of feelings are you conveying?
Number one, it's connection, and it's through listening, right? And again, it's when you're speaking, you really can't listen, but you're actually listening. When you're in an audience and you see it, you listen to the audience, even if they're not saying anything. You listen to the way they're like moving in their chair, right? And you're listening to all those cues, right? You're having a conversation with a bigger community. So my intention is and I create an intention every single time before I speak, before I go into a meeting, I create an intention. Yeah. And so my intention is to change lives. My intention is to energize everyone. My intention is to make a difference for someone today. My intention is to inspire for them to make a difference, for them to implement in their lives. So I go in with that intention. So then the next things that I say are very authentic and they're very aligned to my intention, right? So nothing that I do is scripted. Nothing that I do is like choreographed. I mean, yes, I write a lot of stuff down, but it's very organic and authentic. And I think that authenticity is one of the highest frequencies that we could express that is most magnetic to attract. When we're not authentic, then we repel people. They feel it. Women are better at this than us, right? Women are very intuitive, right? We as men are also intuitive, but we're not as intuitive because we tend to think more logically. But we have to develop that skill set too, to understand that intention, energy is a big deal with communication, with building, with attracting, with expansion, everything.
Bro, you have such a big heart.
Thanks, bro.
I can honestly say, bro, like, because you're speaking straight from the heart. None of this is scripted, bro. You didn't know what we were talking about coming in today.
No, I didn't.
And it's like, we like you speak from the heart. And I heard somebody say one time, when you speak from the heart, you connect with another heart, and it's how you make them feel.
Yes, 100%.
Transferring that energy to them.
Yes, 100%. And the other cool thing, man, I appreciate what you said, right? You could only detect in another what you have within yourself. You have a big heart, right? You have a big heart.
Thank you.
We all have big hearts.
Oh, I love that.
You could only see in somebody what you have. Right. Wow. And if you can't see it just yet, it's because it doesn't mean you don't have it, but you're not aware of it. You don't have the awareness just yet. So what we appreciate about other people is qualities that we appreciate about ourselves.
Now, one thing you also to add to that conversation is the outcome. You said don't be tied to the outcome. Don't have your emotions tied to the outcome. Do it because you care.
Yes.
Even yesterday, the mentor I asked Carl. I said, Carl, he's probably like 70, maybe, I'm just guessing. 70-year-old man, very very successful. And I said, what makes someone your mentor? Like at this stage of your life. I sat down right next to him, and he grabbed me like this. He says, "It's because that man cares about me." Mm-hmm. I was like, "Dang, yep. Mm-hmm. He got everything in the world, and that's what he led with."
Yep.
So that's 100%. Something that is really reminding me a lot of you right now. What you're talking about.
Thanks, brother. Yes, I have my mentors also. They share with me the same sort of thing. They say like. He's like, I go to the young people and they give me like, some tech stuff or like they give me this, right? So mentorship doesn't need, it could be so many different things. Mentorship comes in so many different ways. So I think if we're open, we receive, right? We're always receiving, but do we block it out? Are we not aware enough? One of the greatest things that I think that I've developed through my transformational journey is the ability to actually listen, because it's such a huge hack in leadership and growth and development and expansion and everything. It's listening, but truly listening. I went through this transformational course. When I was done with it, I was actually present. Before then, I was in my head so much, listening to what I wanted to say and what I wanted to think about what was next, and I was so in my head that I wasn't in tune. So when I went to lunch, for example, after this course, I was like, the waitress was getting my order, and I was like, all moved into tears, like just the connection. And then I started to hear the birds chirping. I'm like, birds chirp? I've never heard the birds chirping.
You were present in the moment.
Yeah. I'm like, the trees, they're so beautiful. Oh my God. I really started to see the world for the first time.
What was, if you don't mind me asking, like what program or what courses were you?
Landmark education. Yeah, Landmark worldwide. They were worldwide.
I'm curious for myself.
Dude, game changer. Because it helped me to complete a lot of things that were incomplete. It helped me to complete my past. It helped me to just, again, where does my power diminish, right? Where was I incomplete with conversations? That's what that course was asking me the questions about. So I started thinking, like, I'm incomplete with my dad. I'm incomplete with a bunch of different people that I did business with. So I started making all these calls. So you start to regain your power.
You just get a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to honor your agreements, honor your word. That's such a huge thing. You want to have power in your life, honor your agreements, honor your word. That's the greatest thing you could do. If you lack power, it's because your words don't align with your actions. If your words align with your actions, you have power.
Because you mean what you say. Now, is it like going back and tying up loose ends in that case? Yeah,
going back and saying, hey, I wronged you in the past. I want to say I'm sorry. I was unaware. But you came to me. You're in my heart. I just wanted to say I'm sorry, and you don't have to say anything. But I just wanted to let you know. Yeah. Thank you for listening. Click. Next conversation, do the same thing. Next conversation, do the same thing. Next conversation, do the same thing. I transformed my relationship with my dad, with my brother, the relationship with myself. I was not friendly to me. Yeah. The little voice in my head was negative, and it could be very negative, right? It's like critiquing everything. Yeah. So the little voice in my head, when I was listening to it, it was very judgmental of myself, very punishing of myself. And I was like, wait, why am I even talking to myself like this?
Bro, negative energy spreads faster than positivity.
Yeah.
Facts. Unfortunately.
Yep. It's because we've kind of been programmed that way.
Right? We've been programmed that way.
Yep.
But once you break out of that, the tables turn.
Yep. 100%.
And once you taste that positive growth mindset, it's so addicting.
Yep.
Because it's better to feel good than to feel bad.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why are we going to choose to feel in a negative state?
You know?
Right? Like, it just doesn't make sense. But it doesn't make sense because we never thought about it. Yeah, we lack the awareness or the intelligence or, I'm like, I didn't ever know I was beating myself up all the time. I never knew that I was telling myself that I was insecure. And if you want your life to change, this is another nugget. If you want your life to change, start to say new things. That's simple. Start to say new things. Hey, things are always working out for me. I'm always at the right place at the right time. Kind of leads back to affirmations, right? But you start to say new things. You start to attract new people. You start to resonate with different organizations. People are like, wait, that person speaks like I do.
Yeah.
I'm attracted to this person. I'm pretty sure that's how you guys pick your podcast, guest. You guys are like, that person's like, in alignment, the way you speak. So if you want to change your environment, change your life, change the way you speak.
I think to summarize, even like down to the first episode, like one quote that really stood out to me was like, your life is really a realization of your thoughts, beliefs, and actions.
Yes.
Actions was brought by Leo in the first one, saying, well, no matter what it is, you take action. And now we're talking about thoughts and beliefs.
Yep.
The ones where you got to implement in the first, and then that's how you carry it out. Leo, I think this is incredible, man.
This is I ain't gonna lie, this is one of my favorite episodes, bro. Straight up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Like you feel the presence, just like you feel better. I feel better, bro.
I appreciate it.
And I think that's something that's really big. Like going into the new year, guys, like your mindset it really has to be like something you continuously work on. Leaders are readers. Development is so massively important as you continue to grow and go into the new year, right? And I think that's so important, bro. It's so important. And as we continue the month of planning, next week it's going to be a great episode. Our good buddy Andrew Cruz he's going to come on and talk about like getting your systems and operations internally of your business to take that to the next level, because that's a whole different component. So we're super excited for Andrews.
But of course, we have Leo first because it all starts with your mind.
Yeah.
Yes.
It all starts there.
And that's how it starts. And bro, I mean, Leo, it has been an honor, man. It has
Thank
been an
you.
honor to really
I
be
appreciate
here, bro.
you guys.
Thank you, man.
I am very grateful for this opportunity.
Of
So
course.
thank you guys so much for this.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
I'm
it.
sure everybody here is gonna definitely love this episode, especially during this time of year, right? And I really like your 90-day plan. I said shorten it. You said shorten
Shorten it up.
Shorten
Yeah.
it up. And that way you can revise.
Yep.
You get 4 revisions in that case instead of one big one.
Yes.
That's good.
Exactly. Yeah. And 100%.
Yeah, accountability group E&E.
There it is.
There you go.
There it is. Make sure you guys
go.
like, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. So help us get there. Let's build the community. Armando, we got an event coming up pretty soon. We'll give you guys more details on that. Make sure you guys follow the page. Like, subscribe, send it to somebody. Drop a comment down below. You know the whole 9. We love you guys. And as always, thank you guys so much for continuously just being
love.
support to Educate and Elevate. We'll see you guys on the next episode.
Oh.